All right, guys, so welcome back to the channel. You guys know this weekend we have the 5 versus 5 card, 5 of Frank Warren's guys versus 5 of Eddie Hearn's guys in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at the Kingdom Arena. Now, the big fight, of course, is the Bronze Bomber, the return of the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, the former WBC heavyweight champion. He'll have a tough opponent on his hand in Zhilei Big Bang Zhang, a fight that I'm actually looking forward to, and a fight that I would say is, a crossroads fight for Deontay Wilder. But in my opinion, I think this fight is a 50-50 fight. And, this fight could go either way. Now, we've heard Wilder say that there's no more Mr. Nice Wilder. You know, the guy that, leading up to the Joseph Parker fight, he was all smiles and giggles and trying to be accommodating to everybody. And, I think he said that affected him basically in the ring. He didn't have that killer instinct, and it's true. He really didn't have a killer instinct going into that fight with Joseph Parker. Now he says, he's back, Mr. Bronze Bomber. He's back, the guy with the chip on his shoulder. I don't know. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see when that bell rings. But I will say this: something is kind of troubling me about some of the things that Deontay Wilder is saying leading up to this fight. And quite frankly, just looking at, his demeanor, he still doesn't seem to have that killer instinct to me. I don't know. He seems like he has 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the sport of boxing. So let me read this here to you guys. I think it was on Seconds Out YouTube channel. Shout out to Seconds Out. But this is what's troubling me about the fight, about Deontay Wilder's, where his mindset is. So he says, I don't think the heavyweight division is exciting without Deontay Wilder in it. But come Saturday night, we'll see. Will I prevail? Who knows? But on Saturday night is the true answer, and we're going to see. This could be the end of the career. Let me repeat that. This could be the end of the career. This could be the final goodbyes, the farewell of Deontay Wilder if I lose. If I win, of course, I go on to bigger and better things. So right there, you kind of hear that he's thinking he may lose. He's not 100% confident that he's going to win this fight. And that's what's troubling me about this fight. Even though I think it's a 50-50 fight, Zhilei Zhang is there to be hit. He's not a mover like Joseph Parker. The only problem is, he's a crafty southpaw, and he has dynamite in his left hand, and he's a, great counterpuncher. So I don't know in the back of Wilder's mind if he's already defeated. And if he's defeated in his mind, he's not going to win this fight, even though I think it's a 50-50 fight. And I would like to see Wilder win and go on and, possibly face Anthony Joshua in the future. But he doesn't sound like the Wilder of old to me. I'm just not feeling it. He's not coming off as that guy. Him trying to box Zhang, it's not going to work. He's going to have to go out there and be, like I said, the Wilder of old. He's going to have to go out there and be Windmill Wilder. That's who he's going to have to be to win this fight, in my opinion. Because it seemed to me in the Joseph Parker fight, he was a little shell-shocked from the knockout from Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. That's another thing that worries me, that, he's afraid to let his hands go. It kind of reminds me of Broner. When Broner took, he took that L to Marcos Maidana. Now he didn't get knocked out, but it seemed like after that fight that Adrian Broner was gunshot. He never wanted to let his hands go, and that's the feeling I got when he was fighting, when Deontay Wilder was fighting Joseph Parker. He can't do this in this fight. He has to let his hands go. A guy like Zhilei Zhang is tailor-made for a guy like Wilder. He's not going to move around. He's going to be right there to be hit. So hopefully that Wilder shows up in the fight come Saturday night. We'll see. But as you hear it, guys, if he loses this fight, that's it for him. He's out of there. And, he's putting it out in the universe, and I just don't think that's a good look for a fighter to be thinking about, if I lose. He has to be focus on winning, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the fight. Like I said, it's a 50-50 fight. Anybody could win. Both of the guys have power. You got Chinese power and you got Alabama power. We're going to see what happens when that collides this Saturday night in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this fight. What do you think Wilder's chances are? What do you think Zhang's chances are? Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.